This is the sportsdatabase.com NFL SDQL Query page on Sunday, December the 13th. This is your system play of the week for week 14 of the 2020 NFL season. We're going to look at underdogs that have averaged less than 4.55 yards per carry. Teams average yards per rushing attempt less than 4.55. They're on grass. They're off a road game. Previous DPS and previous DPS greater than 0. They scored over their team total in each of their last 2 games. DPS delta points scored. Wins minus opponent's wins greater than -3. They're not facing a team that's 3+ games ahead of them in the win column. They did not allow a 145+ yard rusher in their last game. The maximum of their previous opponent's rushing yards less than 145. Opponent's average opponent's points greater than or equal to 18. The opponent allows at least 18 points per game. They're not facing a great defense. Before I click the SDQL button, I'd like to point out that this here is really the guts of the system. That's the system. These parameters are really more fine-tuning. So we have the basic system and then we fine-tune it. I can cut that out and just run the basic system. But here's the entire system. Hit the SDQL button. Teams in this spot are 0-29 straight up, losing by an average of more than 2 touchdowns, 0-29 against the spread, failing to cover by double digits. Last active date, the Broncos were annihilated by the Raiders. From this season, week 10, this week it is Washington that qualifies in Arizona versus the 49ers. Now I'm going to run it without the fine-tuning. This is the basic system. 13-46, 78%. Different handicappers have different styles here. For example, I'm guessing, in fact, I'll invite Sportsbook Breakers to comment on Twitter. Sportsbook Breakers will probably not fine-tune it. Sportsbook Breakers like systems that are 220 and 140, something like that. MTI Sports loves to fine-tune stuff to make it perfect. Which philosophy is right? Who knows? But if we scroll down to the bottom, we can see that another team pops in here, the Jaguars. The Jaguars qualify for the basic system. Only Washington qualifies for the fine-tuned system. So that's the Sunday system play of the week. Indicates a play against Washington, hence on the 49ers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your continued interest in the SDQL.